welcome to St. Paul's School for Girls.
St. Paul's School for Girls! St. Paul's School for Girls! St. Paul's School for Girls!
Welcome to America, also known as the United States. America is an independent country containing 50 states and a thriving population.
The President of America is President Barack Obama, who is our first African-American president, and our Vice President
4-year terms and lives in the White House, which is located in Washington, D.C. The President can be re-elected if he chooses to run again. America is about the third largest country in size and in population in the world.
In America, we value freedom and are given many opportunities to prosper in our lives.
Located in North America, the United States is bordered by the Pacific Ocean in the west and the Atlantic Ocean in the east.
The landscape in the United States varies from the beautiful beaches in Florida to the peaks in the Rocky Mountains. The stripes and stars on our flag have a very important meaning to our country as well. The stripes stand for our 13 colonies, which are the first 13 places founded in America, and the 50 stars represent our 50 states now.
Hello, we are 8th graders from St. Paul's School for Girls, and we currently live in Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore is a thriving city with a variety of different cultures, races, and religions.
Baltimore is a successful city with various opportunities for one to develop.
Baltimore's Inner Harbor is where people from all over the world come to enjoy the beautiful view.
It has many historical sites, such as Fort McHenry.
The Ravens, Baltimore's football team, is what brings our community together in impeccable wins and devastating losses.
The Orioles, Baltimore's baseball team, is also a team that brings many people together, but not as much as the Ravens.
Both teams have a big impact on the Baltimore community.
Baltimore also has many different landmarks that allow us to not only get to know each other, but to learn about our history.
The Chesapeake Bay is Baltimore's main water source.
While at the Chesapeake Bay, people like to jet ski, swim, and even tube.
Baltimore is an interesting and unique place where many people reside.
I hope we have shown you just a little bit.
Hi, I'm Isabel. Hi, I'm Carly. Hi, I'm Bridget. Hi, I'm Beth. I'm Megan. Hi, I'm Lindsay. Hi, I'm Nikki. Hi, I'm Ellie. Hi, I'm Kayla. Hi, I'm Lauren. Hi, I'm Peyton. Hi, I'm Maddie. Hi,
This is Barack Obama. He is the President of the United States of America. He is the 45th President of America, but the first of the African American one.
This is Stephanie Rollins Blake, the Mayor of Baltimore, Maryland. And this is where we live, Baltimore, Maryland.
This is our school, St. Paul's School for Girls. It recently had its 50th anniversary, and it is a fantastic school. We have a headmistress named Dr. Gillespie. We have a school mascot.
It's a gator!
This is where we live, and this is what we love. In this video, we will be telling you about the U.S., Baltimore, Maryland, and our school, SBSG.
Hi, welcome to St. Paul's School for Girls.
SBSG is an intimate learning environment with small class sizes and teachers that truly care.
We have many activities such as sports, theater, dance, and much more.
We are a very diverse school. We have many different races, religions, talents, and abilities.
We are a green school, which means we're environmentally friendly.
Our classrooms are very nice and decorated.
We have 2 different teams, green and white, and the teams compete against each other.
Is a community where we value everyone's perspective, where we're inviting and welcoming, where we have an Episcopal tradition that helps us and guides us in having conversations about important matters. It's a fun place to be, and it's a place where education comes to life. So every day is a new day, and all the girls are engaged.
We are very excited to meet you, and we can't wait to talk to you face to face. Thank you.
St. Paul's has a lot of interesting courses you can take to expand your horizon or take things that you are interested in rather than just something you're forced to take. We're a very close-knit environment. Teachers and students have
great relationships, and like you can go to your teacher and talk to them whenever you need help or if you have a problem, things like that.
I'm currently a senior at St. Paul's School for Girls, and one of the things I'm really involved in is our arts department. I feel like the arts are a very good way to bring people together and to just learn more about each other and to feel more open. And I think that's also helped me in my experience with diversity training and understanding other people. For example, in acting, we have to really know how to work off of other people and how to present ourselves and use the right words and really just go off of impulse and take risks and not be afraid.
Here at St. Paul's, we have a lot of different sports opportunities for the fall, winter, and spring. We offer a lot of different sports that people will love participating in. And sports are an awesome opportunity for girls to get the chance to play together and have the experience of working together towards a championship or even just winning one game. But everyone has a lot of fun with it, and it's a really great opportunity.
Darkest country road.
So, like, because of the possibility that they're terrorists, so they do, like, really, like, and they have, they don't have the right documentation to be able to come here as immigrants. So that's creating a big problem for, like, it says thousands of Iraqi immigrants, or people who want to come here. And also they're having a hard time getting into Europe, too, for the same reasons. And, even like a lot of like none of them are terrorists, but they just keep getting. I mean I don't want to say like none of them, but they have to like they're just taking like really preventative measures and like really like strict background checks and stuff. So it's like a really long process too. So they're trying to get out of Iraq fast because they're like the violence and stuff, but they're just having a hard time with that. And the U.S. isn't being very sensitive to that. They're just taking like their hard security.
Place, you know, before our generation kind of kicks in. But I think I really admire the boy that did it anyway. And I feel like he probably came home and talked to his parents, and his parents were like really, like learned, you know, maybe he was able to educate them and give them a better sense of if people can keep doing that, then maybe we can resolve some of the issues, you know, sooner than we think.
Sort of going off of that, like spreading sort of the idea of peace and, you know, acceptance. I think that maybe if the media changed too, because I think especially over there, they're really bombarded with, you know, that side did this to us, and, you know, I think that really increases the friction a lot. So maybe if the media became more positive, it would help change people's views or, you know, make them less angry.
That's a really good point. Yeah, Tiff.
I also realized how prejudiced I was before seeing the video conference, because
really?
I thought of people who were in that group as like, I thought they might be wearing this traditional Israeli clothes or things like that, but then they were just like us. They were just like open. They were as open-minded as we were, and they experienced a lot by getting involved in the program, and it was just refreshing.
And they all said how it changed their lives. So they were open to change in the program. Well, all right. So you're the think tank. and this is sort of following off of what Caroline said. How do we effectuate that change? If we think the change, if we don't have enough trust in the political process, at least with the current political leaders, that we think they're going to get it done and that they would be able to sit down at a negotiating table and really iron out this incredibly thorny situation. Do you have any thoughts in terms of, all right, how going forward, what sort of grassroots efforts or any kind of efforts? I'm just looking for thoughts from you about, things to do in the future that maybe could change the dynamic. And Caroline had one. If you get into the media, as you grow up, if you go into journalism or whatever, you become an editor of a paper or some other news source, start emphasizing the other stories that get so little coverage, the positive stories. That's one thing. Any other thoughts as to, how this could be effectuated from the bottom up as opposed to from the top down? What do you think, Lindsay?
Well, I just feel like education is a really big part of it. Like, I feel like we're really lucky in that we get to see both sides, but if you're going to a predominantly Jewish school or a predominantly Muslim school, you're not going to see that other side. So I feel like if schools and or even just like people, schools brought people in to talk about not the different issues, not just from like one perspective, that would help a lot in just understanding, or at least being able to empathize with the other side, and hopefully get people to come together. And I feel like, if we can't attack it politically, I feel like we should approach it socially.
All right, so I'm just going to list them as we go. So we've got change the media emphasis, which is, I think, an excellent suggestion. Education, which I think is another excellent suggestion. What else? Go ahead, Ted, and then you, Lauren.
Since as of right now, as students, we cannot really influence the, as of right now, since we are students at school, we can make personal efforts, trying to be more objective when seeing the news in the media, and trying to see the other perspectives on that view. I think that helps.
And hopefully this course has helped a little bit with that, and that you know that what you see in the Washington Times may not be the same as what you see in Al Jazeera, and that you need to look at a lot of different perspectives to form your own opinion. So I hope that's been a byproduct of this course. What else, Laurie?
I think that communication is also really important, whether it's through the video conference or travel or something, but I think you have to go and meet people where they are and not really focus on their politics, because the country isn't the people aren't their politics, if that makes sense, And I think they can sometimes express a different story than what you're going to hear somewhere else on the media or, through the government or whatever. So I think talking to them individually is a good way to help in the future.
And while you guys are thinking if you have any other thoughts to share, coming off of what Tiffany said and then what Larnie said, I'm not sure I totally agree with you on one point, Tiffany, where you said, but there's no right answers here, obviously, but we're just having a dialogue. But where you said that, all right, we're in high school, so we can't really effectuate change. I'm not so sure that's not true, because I'm not so sure that is true, because look at these kids in this program. They're all high school students, right? Do you think they're effectuating change?
Yes. We are the future.
Well, right, you are. Literally, seriously. And not only by being in Friends Forever are they effectuating change, but remember they talked about this musical that they're going to do?
Yeah.
All right. On the one hand, you think, well, it's a musical, it's high school, but that could have a huge social impact, right? If you have a musical that Muslim Israelis and Jewish Israelis are all taking part in that musical, and it's being shown to, high school students from all over Israel are seeing that.
Where are they doing it? Are they videoing it, or? Yeah.
I think they're presenting it live, and I think they're videoing it.
Are they making up the songs, or are they? Do you know anything about it?
I don't. I wish we knew more.
Yeah.
Maybe if there is a way to communicate with them through the website, we could find out more. But I think things like that from a social perspective
inappropriate just for so many reasons. First of all, I don't think they have the right to like do that to anyone. I don't think, because, okay, everyone knows the Catholic Church is very strongly against same-sex marriage and homosexuality. And I feel like this is kind of like, really? Take it. Like, honestly, I feel like it's just like stabbing them in the like chest. Like, I don't think so. Look at what your Pope did. And I don't know if they're like considering this, like if people are taking this as reality, because someone was surprised that it was photoshopped, I think. Was someone surprised?
Yeah.
Someone in the room was like, wait, it was photoshopped? Someone said that.
I said that.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just sitting here like, I said that.
So I feel like if people could take this, and then I feel like that could create a whole slew of issues that, like, first, everyone in the Catholic Church could get really angry, and then I'm sure homosexuals could get really angry, being like, wait, the Pope's allowed to kiss other men, but like, we're not? Like, all those issues could come into it, and I understand, like, it starts becoming, like, negative and kind of, un mandato. It's a command, like it becomes an issue. I couldn't think of the word in English.
Like a biche.
Yeah, you need to be a biche about it. Oh, okay. I don't know, I feel like you can, just not forcefully.
Other thoughts? Anybody?
I'm just gonna use that word. I mean, the word of beach is not a beach. Alright, thank you. Okay, my article is actually recent, it's from yesterday, and it kind of follows up a discussion that we had earlier about rabbis that lead religious ceremonies, which is one of my old articles. And apparently, up until now, because they just passed a new bill, rabbis have been receiving their salaries from the state, and they've been receiving like private payments for marriage ceremonies, like from the couples individually. And they just passed a new bill that said it's illegal. It's now legal for them to receive private payments unless, and then they had all these like exceptions that were like, if they have to travel for the ceremony, if they are overtime, which I assume they just have to get married, like something happens.
I think it's like not a good.
Maybe. Okay, overtime, and then the other one was, I don't know, they had like a couple ones, but like sometimes they can, like this one I thought was kind of like, maybe I thought it was like different just because I'm not used to it, but they said that they can also receive private payments if if the couple is from a different neighborhood than their own, which I thought was interesting. So basically, to sum up, there was a bill passed that says that they're not allowed to receive like any extra money or something like those exceptions, except for what the state gives them because that's already part of the bill.
So the state is paying the rabbis?
Yes, because it's like part of like